My name is Walter, and I reside in a quaint little house nestled amidst the tranquil embrace of a suburban neighborhood. Days flowed seamlessly into nights, and the rhythm of life followed a predictable pattern. Each morning, I would rise with the sun, preparing myself for another day of lectures and assignments at the local college. And each evening, I would return home, seeking solace in the familiar comforts of my humble abode. Life, for the most part, was uneventful. Yet nestled within the mundane routines of my existence, there lingered an unspoken desire for adventure, a yearning to break free from the monotony of everyday life. It was a craving that simmered beneath the surface, a restless energy that begged to be unleashed upon the world. On one particular day, as the sun dipped low on the horizon and cast its golden rays upon the earth, I found myself succumbing to the allure of the unknown. The weight of academia lifted from my shoulders, if only for a fleeting moment, and I felt compelled to seek out the wonders that lay beyond the confines of my mundane existence. The evening air was crisp, and I welcomed the opportunity to stretch my legs and clear my mind. The familiar path leading to the nearby forest beckoned me, a place I often frequented to escape the noise of everyday life. As I ventured deeper into the woods, the tranquility of nature enveloped me. The rustling of leaves, the gentle chirping of birds, it was all so serene. I relished the solitude, feeling a sense of peace wash over me with each step I took. But then something caught my eye. A movement amidst the trees, something large and ominous. At first, I dismissed it as a trick of the light, or perhaps an overactive imagination. But as I continued forward, the presence became more pronounced, more real. And then I saw it. A creature unlike anything I had ever seen before. It was massive, towering above the trees like a mythical beast from ancient folklore. Its scales glistened in the fading light, and its eyes gleamed with an otherworldly intelligence. The creature stood tall and imposing, its massive form dwarfing the surrounding trees. Its skin shimmered with an iridescent sheen, reflecting the dying light in a dazzling display of colors. Scales, smooth and glistening, adorned its powerful frame, giving way to sinewy muscles that rippled beneath the surface like molten lava. But it was the creature's head that truly captivated me. A fearsome visage reminiscent of a bygone era when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Sharp horns jutted from its brow, framing a pair of luminous eyes that burned with an otherworldly intelligence. And when it opened its jaws to emit a bone-chilling roar, rows of razor-sharp teeth glinted menacingly in the dim light. I stood frozen in disbelief as the creature locked eyes with me. Fear coursed through my veins, paralyzing me as I struggled to comprehend what I was witnessing. Was this some elaborate hoax, a prank gone too far? Or had I stumbled upon something truly extraordinary? Before I could gather my wits, the creature let out a deafening roar and bolted away with astonishing speed, disappearing into the depths of the forest. My heart raced, pounding against my chest as I struggled to make sense of what had just occurred. Shaken to the core, I stumbled back the way I came, my mind racing with a million questions. What was that thing? Where did it come from? And most importantly, was I in danger? Without hesitation, I reached for my phone and dialed emergency services. My voice trembled as I recounted the surreal encounter to the dispatcher on the other end of the line. I could hear the skepticism in their tone, but I pleaded with them to send help, to investigate the forest and ensure the safety of anyone who might venture into its depths. As I hung up the phone, I couldn't shake the feeling of dread that lingered in the pit of my stomach. Whatever I had seen in those woods, it was no figment of my imagination. It was real, and it was out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. The events of that fateful evening haunted my thoughts relentlessly in the days that followed. I struggled to make sense of what I had witnessed in the depths of the forest, grappling with the unsettling realization that the world I thought I knew was far more mysterious and unpredictable than I had ever imagined. I found myself plagued by questions that had no easy answers. What was the creature that I had encountered? Where had it come from? And why had it chosen to reveal itself to me? And perhaps most pressing of all, was I in danger? Despite my best efforts to rationalize the experience, I found no solace in the mundane explanations that my mind desperately sought to conjure. The memory of that towering, otherworldly presence lingered in the recesses of my consciousness like a shadow, an ever-present reminder of the fragility of my reality. In the days that followed, I became consumed by a sense of unease, unable to shake the feeling that I was being watched, that unseen eyes followed my every move with an unrelenting scrutiny. Sleep became elusive, my dreams haunted by visions of monstrous creatures and forgotten worlds, each more terrifying than the last. But amidst the chaos of my thoughts, a single question burned brighter than all the rest. What was I to do now? Should I seek answers, confront the truth of what I had seen, or bury the memory deep within the recesses of my mind and pretend that it had never happened? As the days turned into weeks, I found myself torn between these conflicting impulses, unsure of which path to choose. But one thing remained certain: the encounter in the forest had irrevocably altered the course of my life, thrusting me into a world of uncertainty and intrigue from which there could be no turning back.